What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Interstellaria. I don't know why I lagged so long on saying the title of the game, but I did. It's too late to go back. It's too late to fix it. Let's just move forward. I've been so excited about playing this game right now. I really sincerely have. I've been looking at it and just be like, I get to play Interstellaria. When is my recording day for Interstellaria? And I want to keep it blind. Like, I don't want to play it too much because then I find, I don't know, a lot of people will disagree with me on this. A lot of people come to YouTube to see like skilled playthroughs of games, but for me, like 90% of the fun is just like discovering something new on camera and like the reactions of the whole thing. I think it adds to the situation a little bit. I do think there's a place for skilled playthroughs. So for example, I would never do No Moria without knowing how to play the game up front, because that would just drive people to want to kill themselves. And I thought I knew a lot about that game and found out in the end that I in fact did not. I think we were on Xiwang, and I think on Xiwang our point was, I think we're going to bounty hunt somebody here. I think we're going to find somebody, we were going to clip them, and we're going to bring back their scalp for payment. And so let's do that in an incredibly violent fashion. Let's see here. I want to go, yeah, down to the planet's surface, to the overworld. Take us down through the breathable atmosphere. Let us go. We shall scorn heretics with every blast. Alright, so everybody stick together. Hold on. The hell is that? A space warthog. A sport hog, I guess? I don't know. I think everybody here should have guns at this point. However, rubber band boxing kind of makes like a nasty pile of people. Hold on here. You go, no. I only want one of you. I don't want all of you. Can I like unselect you? I no longer desire to have you all rubber band boxed. There. There we go. I thought I gave everybody a gun. Let's have a look here. So he's got a gun. Or can you only have one person shooting at a time? Yeah, everybody should have guns right now. I guess I'll send off my armored individual to have a look around. Yeah, go ahead and shoot these little piggy things over here. It's a bad day to be Pumbaa, unfortunately. Well, for Pumbaa. It sounds like we're gonna have bacon, though. It seems like our night's going pretty well. Your aiming really leaves something to be desired, man. Wow, there is a lot of warthogs in this cave, or there are a lot of warthogs in this cave. Are they infinitely regenerating warthogs? I'm getting a little bit worried about the fact that they don't seem to be dissipating at all. Yes, their pigginess still appears to be filling every orifice of this cave. Let's just have a look around here. It doesn't look like there's anything up here that we want. Just some plant life. Okay. That's cool. I suppose I'll put all these guys on gather mode, and they can just get in fights as they see fit. They're all equipped fairly well. Oh, he's only got 1 health left? My god. Okay, so how did that happen? Apparently, I'm just being bad right now. Let's heal Oscar Tyler real fast. We've got more than enough equipment to make it happen. So there we go. Lots of med kits around, making everybody else look good. Let's try and pay attention to the combat right here, just to make sure that we don't get ourselves into any trouble. I wonder where the guy is that we're supposed to be bounty hunting. It looks like there's a letter over there. I'm gonna go have a look real fast. Maybe just figure out what we need to do here. We got our star map in the previous episode, which was pretty awesome. I am actually really pleased about the way that the game expanded out. What is this? It appears to be a list of known caves and secluded locations across Xiwang. They've all been scratched off except one drop site leading into an underground cavern on Xiwang or Xiwang. Isn't that like a G sound in Chinese? I don't know. The site is added to our drop list. It's likely that the Nomad Brian would be there. Okay, so that's who we're looking for then. Let's see if we can find Nomad Brian. I would make my normal joke right here about Nomad Brian being the guy that always has a cool head and he's always like contemplating. He's constantly cool and calculated, but I'm not gonna do it. In a lot of ways, this game kind of reminds me of, was it Mad Max on the Nintendo? I don't know why it reminds me of Mad Max, but it kind of does. It sort of reminds me of Mad Max on the Nintendo, where you were like running around and jumping in and out of different vehicles and just doing whatever. Are you guys actually accomplishing anything right now, or are you just like running around in circles acting a fool? My feeling is that it's more than likely the latter rather than the former. Missed what? Oof. Wait, why are they all getting all confused? Just, here, do that. Sometimes the auto gather's a little bit weird in this game, and so every now and again you've got to give them personal direction and be like, yo, everybody do the job that you're meant to do right now. And I think that'll sell. Let's go everybody back to ship. As many people as we can anyways. And since we found a cave structure, I suppose that we should probably go investigate that. How's that sound? Does that sound good to everybody? Well, if it doesn't, it's probably too bad because we're still going to do it anyways. I mean, it is what it is, my friends. It is what it is. I got to keep things moving. I didn't put the medical station on yet because I wasn't so sure that it was something that I wanted to. There we go. Let's get everybody back onto the ship. That's all looking good. We've looted the location. Up, and away! With our steam jets, from all I can assume. I don't know. It looks like it's steamy when we take off. It looks like it's a very hot, shower-like experience. And so maybe we're using weird steampunk like steampunk. It's a steampunk for steampunk hockey. We're using steampunk technology to fly throughout the galaxy at this point, but we have like normal t-shirts and also like a riot helmet. Seems okay to me. Let's go reinvestigate the surface. And so there's an overworld and an underground. The underground looks like it's probably going to be dangerous, but you know what? Without a little danger, you can't make a little cash. So let's go ahead and see if maybe we can hedge our bets, or at least make our bets a little bit more bushy in the attempt at becoming more awesome. Over here, those pigs are really kind of a pain to shoot. I don't know if I should keep him, so my concern right now is maybe I should keep... Oh, there's a bat right there. Oh, no, 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 no. Go away, bat. Go away. Okay, so... what I may actually do is have them all go into gather mode. I don't know how wounded they all are, though, so maybe I should check that. 33, 40, yeah, everybody's fine. And they should auto-combat perfectly fine. What I'm going to attempt to do is stay slightly ahead of them. We'll try and find the Nomad Brian while we're down here. Yeah, go ahead and feel free to kill anything that comes at you. That's part of the manifest destiny of this cave. If anything attacks you, this cave is now officially ours. Did you know? Did you know that there is actually an American law? So this is for everybody. This is not just like, this is like a trivia thing. You know, it's called a Guano Island Pact, and it's a law made by the United States government like 300 years ago that just says, like, if you're a sovereign United States vessel and you find an island that has bat guano on it, you're allowed to annex it for the United States. It's just like a law that was never canceled out. So technically you can, like, still do that, I guess. Ow, I'm getting the hell shot out of me right now. It's not looking so great. Plus the ground keeps exploding, which that is not the function of a ground that I am used to. A ground functions for two things: walking on and making sure I don't get electrocuted. That's the only 2 points of a ground, so I'm just saying. Oh, look, another letter. We'll go ahead and investigate that in just a second. Let's ride. Okay, let's not ride. Let's climb. Two different actions. Two different actions. More bats. God. So technically, if that pact is still, like, around at the time of this game, we could probably, like, claim this entire planet or something. I don't know. Like, we claim this planet. What is this? A rather clumsy to-do list written by Noman Brian. Oh, I thought his name was Nomad Brian. It shows colony raids, including Sakari, black market deals, and celebrity trivia. A large mountain landing zone on Xiwang is listed, which is added to our drop list. Okay, I like the way that the planets expand. I don't know if that's something that you guys are catching on to, but I really like the way that you get to each planet and you start with one location and then you start fighting other clues that take you other places. I really, really like that because it allows... No, you can... Why? You could just go around that way, man. Alright, whatever. Autopath your dumbass all the way back up to the ship, and then we'll deal with all this. I think there's a door down here. I did see that, just in case you're screaming at the screen right now. There is a door right there. We can make it work, hopefully. I hope. Maybe. Possibly. And now he's broke on the ladder again. Hold on. Don't give actions while they're on the ladder. That's a recipe for heartache. That is a recipe for heartache. There we go. And so we'll drop off the gemstones. Very, very nice. I like gemstones. I'm a geologist. I mean, technically, I like them better before they're polished and, like, dug out of the earth, but I'll take it. Doesn't matter none to me. I'll probably take all these guys down here, actually. I need to get these all nice and situated. They keep saying whoops, but then they continue to just, like, throw themselves down the chasm. I don't even know what she's doing in the corner right here. It looks like she's typing on a console or something. So can you guys, like, not get up there? Is that confusing to you? Okay, there we go. There we go. Alright. I could definitely use more gemstones. We are broke as a joke right now. And so we definitely need to come back home with some form of currency to barter with. Otherwise, I may not be able to give you guys your paychecks. And knowing what I know about mutiny, That does not look good for me. It really does behoove me to pay you, especially while I'm isolated with you out in the middle of space, in a location that technically has no law enforcement, aside from, like, who has the biggest gun. What is this? Let's see if we can get this to open. How we open it, I don't know. It says there's a door, but maybe we need, like, a key or something? There might be an underground stockroom right here or something, and later on we get a key that might possibly open that. I don't see anything else on the map that seems to indicate that there's a button or thing to press. Alright, well, whatever. I'm not going to fiddle with it for too long. I'm sure somebody knows the solution and will scream it at me in the comments. It's okay. Feel free. That's like 80% of my job is just getting yelled at. That's the thing. If you want to become a YouTuber, just be aware. Just be kind of aware. Was that 2 nodes on top of each other? I would love for you to climb back up this way. I think that sounds absolutely swell. It sounds alphanumeric. Did you guys hear that they're making a new Reboot series? They're making a new series of the show Reboot. And so I've been excited about that for like days. I've been saying things like hexadecimal and alphanumeric, just getting all excited about it. Just getting all excited about it. So everybody back on the ship right now. I don't think I'm going to bother picking up any of the plants or anything. They don't appear to be valuable enough to make it worth it. But I will take these gemstones. I have no problem with that. So Yolanda Quaint. Okay. Knockjask the Sage. There we go. Anybody else? Oscar Tyler. Awesome. Oscar Tyler is Oscar Mike to drop off some gemstones. Let's fly away. Come sail away with me. Come sail away with me. Sticks to the wind and all that. Up into the air we go with our rather long takeoff animation. Like, wee, wee, wee. It's still good. Is the animation still going? Okay, still go. Wee. And off into space we go. Maybe. All right. So now what we need to do is go back down, and it looks like we've got some caves to explore. So let's have a look. That's the new area. So it looks like this is South America right here, and this is like the edge of Africa. Doesn't that look like South America? Like there's like, I don't know, if there was land right here, I would say that it was in fact Earth and they just quick copied and pasted it. But there's the land bridge, but then there's no North America. It appears to be a planet devoid of North Americas. Never again shall we taste the delicious sweet maple syrup of Canada. Or, I don't know, what is it we produce in the United States? Software? Porn sites? We produce something in technology. I know it. There you go, bat shooter. Unleash the bat shooter on him. There we go. We have like Silicon Valley, so I guess there's that. I mean, what is that, guano? Oh, it's data? What? Why is data in little poop-shaped piles? That's weird. Alright, well, everybody, it's time. Disembark the ship. Gather to your little heart's content. I actually like the way this works. Now that everybody's armed, I don't feel quite so terrible about sending them out to their death. At least they have a fair shot, in the most literal sense of the word. Oh, look, another booby trap. Yay! Who loves booby traps? Doo-doo-doo-doo. I love booby traps. I also don't like giant cave spiders. That is horrifying. Look at the size of those things. If I came across a spider that big, I would just repeatedly wet myself and cry. I would have no reaction to the stimuli that I was currently looking at. I don't deal well with enormous spiders. Like, I put little spiders out on pieces of paper, and I put them outside, and I don't murder them, much to the chagrin of my significant other, who prefers to see them all killed with fire. But I maintain the treaty, because I know the treaty still exists. For those of you who are new to the channel, I have a treaty with spiders. They don't bite me, and in return, they can live in my apartment so long as they don't do that thing where they swing down from the ceiling by their web right in front of my face. That's the only thing in the treaty that they need to maintain. What is that? Various forms of animal data and DNA. Okay, what is this? Leather armor insulated with modern materials. Oh, we'll put that on. No! It's a helmet? Oh, man, I thought it was like a chess piece. Oh, lame. And then where did my helmet go? Oh, my helmet despawned. I do have an awesome looking hood now, though. That's pretty cool. I have one of those slouchy beanies. Alright. Slouchy beanie. Gonna go to a coffee shop and be super in style and cool. Cool. Let's go back over here. I'm gonna shoot this spider. She's over here performing calculations on a rock. I know the feeling. I definitely know the feeling. It is surprising the amount of math you can do with a rock. I would just throw that out there. As a geologist, the amount of math you can end up doing when you look at a rock is just like, well, That's great. It's always trig. It's never anything but trig. It's almost always just like trigonometry. But you walk up on the rock, you get strike, you get dip, you can get like shear directions and things. It's a mess. And then you got to calculate them, and you got to use like this little circle thing and do like pi diagrams and stuff to figure out what position. So you got to do like rheology essentially, which is kind of figuring out how materials have deformed, and B, how you can undeform them again. I hate you, Bat. I used to hate it when monsters... What are you doing right now? God. My character, he's such a moron. Get up there. Go, go. We traded a riot helm for a link hat, and now it's just... You know, the ground really needs to stop exploding. This is becoming slightly irritating. You need to just, like, gather things. Is there a reason why you're not gathering anything? Why is everybody just, like, standing around? What's up? What's going on here? You don't want to gather anymore? You don't want to be a part of the team? No? Alright, well... I mean, I can't get mad about it. There we go. You take that back. At least I've got a couple people scavenging now. No, Bat! He's Mega Manning me. Mega Manning is when you try and jump across. It has nothing to do with Peyton Manning, by the way. Mega Manning has to do with when you're trying to jump across a gap and a mob's like, surprise! And then knocks you back down into the hole. It's Mega Manning, because Mega Man used that trick on like every single level. Mega Man 1, 2, and 3, just full of things trying to Mega Man you. There we go. Kill that off. Maybe he'll drop a med kit. Spiders are known for their biological, well, their biomedical prowess. There we go. That's the word that I was looking for. But... there's probably gonna be another note in here, huh? Ha! Take that, Bat. No! His friend is like, I will avenge you! He's all excited about it, too. He's always wanted to perform a vengeance killing. Now he has the opportunity to do so. I'm a little bit concerned by the fact that we have not found anything else useful here. Little bit concerned by that. I feel like... oh, there we go. There's a scaffold up there. Never mind. Almost walked right past it. Refill your ammunition. There we go. And then also pick up more data, just in case we have to go back. It actually seems like it's taking them a lot. It looks like they're... like bugging out mid-gather or something. Or maybe the gather just takes a lot longer than I thought it did. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like the gather just takes a really long time on some of these other nodes. Let's kill off this bat because I don't like hazards remaining in the middle of my cave. The bat's like, well, technically it's my cave. You know, I don't want to split hairs here or go into semantics, but I feel like this is my cave. My family's lived here for like 1 trillion bat generations, which, while not as impressive as a human generation, is still a lot of years. Go up here. I thought it was going to be bat guano. I was getting all excited about it. I was like, yay, we're getting ourselves some bat poop. Let's go up here. What in the hell is that? Are you kidding me right now? A giant snake. Expendable crew. Make yourselves expendable. Here, crew. Come up here. I might need your help with this. There we go. You finish mining that rock and then make yourself expendable. But yeah, all of you guys with red shirts, I'm going to need you to stand in a line right here. And then I'm going to say go. And what I want you to do when I say go is just start shooting. Just start shooting in any direction. I hope to see you all on the other end. I can't promise you're going to make it out of this. I've got a green shirt, though. I've got a green shirt, and that means I get to survive the situation. Just by nature of simple color coding, I apologize. I didn't make the rules here. You can get mad at Gene Roddenberry or like whoever you want to get mad at, but it's not my fault. I didn't design the system. I merely operate inside of it, so sorry, guys. Sorry. I like my lizard guy, so I'll probably leave him back at the ship. I mean, well, he's got a blue shirt, which leads me to believe he's my science officer. Yeah, science officer, stay here. All you red shirts, get up here. You got a red shirt and red hair. You're double toast. There ain't no way you're making it out of this one. Alright, everybody go murder that snake. That enormous death snake. Kill it faster! Oh my god, we killed it! Nomad Brian's pet was holding on to his for him, a specialized TNT which puts out a control blast. This must be how Nomad Brian holed himself up into the Xiwang underground. It should be useful for getting him out. Awesome! It's Acme Dynamite. Nothing ever goes wrong when you use Acme products. Acme products have a long-standing tradition of always functioning in the face of the worst kind of adversity. Let's bring these guys back to here, and then I'll split them up and have them gather the remainder of the nodes here. I don't know if I want to go after Nomad Brian just yet, or if I feel better about... Well, here, everybody just take that back. Let's get you started. Gather! Go forth and bring me things. Why do you hate gathering so much? Okay, so we're all done down there. But over here, we definitely have work to do. I'm pretty stoked that all my red shirts made it through that. I was getting a little bit worried since there's no indicator as to how much HP any of the mobs in this game have. I was getting a little panicky. I was like, wow, I don't know if this is even... It might be one of those times where a game puts you in a dungeon that you're not ready for, just to teach you a lesson. I was worried that it was trying to prove a point in a violent fashion, and that's not how you prove points to me. You prove them by doing the appropriate linear algebra. That's how you prove points in lines. That's how you do it. So anyways, let's go ahead and go grab the other thing over here. Proving a point. I never thought about that as a mathematical pun, but it is. It totally is. Oh, that was the worst. I remember, I think that was my calculus final. No, my pre-calculus final had a whole bunch of graphing in it. That's what it was. And like, you couldn't use a calculator because I had one of those. My teacher was this older lady from Russia, and she very much kind of taught in like a it sucks to be you type of way. She was this older Russian lady, and you weren't allowed to use calculators for like anything. And so you had to like graph by hand and then just like a whole bunch of other stuff for pre-calculus. My pre-calculus class was pretty miserable. Part of it was because I couldn't understand what she was saying sometimes, but that happens a lot in college actually. I've been surprised how many times in college that you get teachers that, you know, you just can't, they've got a really, really thick accent. It's not their fault, but, you know, failing a class because you can't understand the teacher is sometimes a bit depressing. I had a friend that was really mad one time because he failed a class like that, but not much you can do about it. Off we go! People have accents, and universities have to hire the most qualified person, or at least they're trying to, so I don't know. I've never struggled with accents that much, except for her. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think she was the only person I ever had who had a really, really thick accent that I had trouble understanding, and it was doubly worse because she was teaching a math class. So you could kind of pick up what she was doing just by looking at the board and like cross-referencing visually between like what she was saying and what she was doing on the board, but there were times when it definitely got a little bit murky. Okay, so we're going back to capture Nomad Brian now, which I think was in the underground. So back we go. I'd like to get this all done in one episode so that this entire little subquest is just us like accomplishing things. Oh look, everything came back. Is our cargo still here? Okay, so we've got assorted vines. Got all kinds of stuff in here. Everybody, disembark the ship. Commence gathering.
Commence the jiggling, y'all.
We jiggle for our loot. It's what we do. Apparently the game thinks that you can like jump over there. Oh good, he reset all of his booby traps too. I wonder if Nomad Brian or Noman Brian is going to be a meanie face and try and murder us. I don't know. I feel like he's probably not going to let me just like walk in and kill him. Ooh, there's pantaloons right there. Hooray! We might be able to get ourselves like some better gear or something. Get a whole bunch of armor on one character. It says she has 5 armor, but I'm not really... How does she have 5 armor? Hold on. No, she has 1 armor. Was it talking about our entire battle force? I don't know. It must be talking about just like specific people. Everybody's got like 2 armor though, which soaks your first couple hits, which is nice. Are you guys gathering? Are we just like running around in circles? Or like what's going on here? I know we're picking up money, so that's good. Oh, really? We have 2,200? Never mind, we're not as broke as I thought. I thought we had like 100 because on my save when I started the game it said we only had like $200. Maybe I was wrong. Space bucks. I don't know what DY stands for. No clue what DY stands for. I'm trying to rationalize it out right now, like distribution yardsticks. I don't know. Delicate yarn balls. We have 2,200 delicate yarn balls. I have no idea what they're referencing right there, but I suppose it'll work. They're working on all of these. Sometimes it seems like they get stuck on the nodes. Here, I'm going to take this crewman down here, and we're going to investigate and see if we can blow down this wall. And once that has been accomplished, he might get slightly wounded from this altercation, but he'll be okay. I don't think he's going to, like, fall victim to any bats. Okay, so we can blow that open. This is looking sort of arena-like. Definitely looking sort of arena-like. Well, I feel like I should probably bring all my other combatants down here just in case. There we go. Lately all they've done is combat, which is more specifically just combat with a bat. Is there a reason you're just like sitting there poking it with your finger? Yeah, come back here. There you go. I actually probably will not have him help because I don't know if he dies, like the main character, if that's it. The game does have, well, the game doesn't have permadeath, it just has game overs. If you die, the game is over and you have to go back to your last save. So while I think some people have mentioned the game has permadeath, it does not. You can save the game. Permadeath would mean that you had to start from the beginning every single time that your main character died. You don't have to do that in this game. Alright, you guys. Hopefully this isn't bad. Oh, that dude's a punk. Yep, he got dominated. Your crew has defeated Nomad Brian. 15,000 DY has been added to your ship. Hell yeah. What is this? Nomad Brian seems to have been hired to poach several artifacts from unknown blue worlds outside of human space. There seems to be some connection between this world and the aliens abducting humans. We'll need to ask around about this. Okay. Sounds pretty cool. It sounds pretty cool. I'm okay with it. Let's go ahead and get everybody back on gathering. You, sir, I need to jump effectively. There we go. And then we'll take you back. No, no, no. Damn it. Damn it. Why? Why? There we go. For some reason, it doesn't like that ledge right there. I'm not really sure why, but they really, really, really don't like that ledge. It's not that big of a deal. Like, I honestly, I think it's actually kind of humorous how they mess up a lot of their moves. It's sort of adorable in a, like, he's trying sort of way. I'm going to put on some awesome pants. Do I already have awesome pants? Hold on. I already have awesome pants. So why would I need leather brown armor? They have the same amount of armor from what I can tell. Don't they? I'm pretty sure. Oh, okay. So I'll bring them all back in just a minute. What are you guys doing right now? Just like freaking the hell out? Arr! Yeah, definitely an arr type moment. There we go. We'll get you both to click on those. We'll bring them back with us. And I think that's actually all that I'm going to scavenge for right now. I think we've got more than enough materials to sell off at any location we want to go to. So we'll probably go back to that military base, actually. I'd like to make enough money to buy a new ship. And so I think this is where I'm going to break off the episode. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerdcastle for the next episode of Interstellaria. I like this game a lot, and I will see you all in the next episode. Take care, everybody, and hi-do.